up, freaks? We're gonna go ahead and do a message regarding a dream that I had. It was the strangest thing. So I've never seen the movie Charlie's Angels ever, but I do know, like in passing, I've heard of Lucy Liu's name, and I actually don't even know who the other two are. But anyway, the dream that I had, I was waking up to her, like Lucy Liu, literally like kicking in the sky. You know, like yeah, so anyway, like someone who's a fighter, kicking in the sky in an all black outfit or whatever. And I woke up with this like with this feeling of I don't know where this is going, what the fuck does this mean, something about movies, something about fighting, whatever, right? And so then I was like, okay, what's the channel song here, you know? And I got Pussycat Dolls, When I Grow Up. Okay, and listen to this. Be careful with I'm sorry, I want to be famous, I want to be a star, I want to be in movies. And then I was like, holy shit, yeah. Okay, and then it said, be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. Okay, and so then I was like, okay, things were coming to me. So I'm getting somebody who's like maybe taken off in some area, social media or something like that. This has been coming to me, and I've been making videos that are not even channel messages, just random videos saying don't worry about the hate comments, because they all disappear. Like everyone has their spotlight time, and then there's so many people in the world, like literally it will not last forever. So I was feeling somebody who's feeling judged, feeling depleted and drained. Maybe stuff stopped for you, which was another channel that I had, was that you were at a stoplight, and basically you're red now but you're about to be green. It's just like the universal stoplight. Something stopped you from getting into like into danger. So let's say you wanted to be a singer many years ago or something like that, and now we're seeing all the stuff that's coming out about Hollywood or whatever. You're like, thank God I dodged that bullet. You know, you don't know where you would have ended up, who you would have been connected to, blah blah blah. So now people are more discerning, the stuff is out, so it's harder to hide, I hope, you know. So anyway, maybe that's why you were stopped. You were stopped from being famous because of that, if that was your goal. Okay, and then I was getting I looked her up, because I was like, there has to be a relevance to her, and I kept like listening to her name, which by the way, Lucy Liu could be names that are relevant, and I have a few other names. Sorry, this is kind of all over the place. Okay, Erica, Janet, Jose, Josie, Alana, Tunde, Alan, Corey. Okay, so anyway, what I looked her up, and she's part of the UNICEF, which is United Nations Children's Fund, and she does like, you know, she helps kids basically. So then I was like, oh, she's a badass, because like when she was kicking in the dream, you know, like fighting, kicking, she's a badass using her fame and her money to help children. So think of the goal of what you want to be famous for. You probably like, I'm hoping that whoever I'm reading for is not just someone who wants to be famous for the fuck all of being famous and being admired. I think there's so many people in Hollywood who have used their fame to donate into charities, to speak out about rights. The guy from Hulk is coming to me. Oh my god, I can't remember his name. I feel so bad. Oh, he's literally one of my favorite people ever, but I can't remember his name. Anyway, the guy that was the Hulk, and he talks about like obviously he has a big platform, so he talks about people and the injustices of the world and stuff like that. So anyway, think of the goal of why you started what you started. And then I pulled a couple cards, which I'm gonna read. This one was crazy to me. I was like, okay, what in I usually don't like to do the cards before this, because people have a thing about it, but either way, I just was like, I need more to this message. So I look this up, or I shuffled my thing, and I got this one. And look how many freaking piles I have. Okay, that's how many piles I have. But I went for this one. Okay, so dream work. Okay, which is crazy because this was coming out of a dream. Okay, the waning buck moon is a wonderful time to undertake dream work. For this card here is the crone with the swirling universe in front of her like the luminescent stardust. Butterflies float around her in a dreamy landscape. The crone gazes at you as if she can see your inner self. By doing so, she tries to get your soul to manifest the imaginings in your mind. So again, if you want to be famous, if you want to be in movies or whatever it may be, okay? Also, when I looked her up, it says she's into photography. I can't remember all the other stuff. I feel bad now. Painting, I think, photography. So you could be someone that's multidimensional, you know? Okay, this card encourages you to look back at your recent dreams and consider what you may have conjured in your sleep. Dream work is the process by which the unconscious mind alters the manifest content of thoughts to decode their real life meaning for the dreamer, which was crazy to me because I was trying to decode this shit for 2 days. Your higher self or your dream self has been waiting for you to start paying attention. What were you dreaming about? Maybe you had a dream that you need to decipher, you know? What could be the meaning behind such images or emotions? I have to sneeze. Okay, truth. But the start reading. What were you dreaming about? What could it be? What could be the meaning behind such images or emotions? Were you afraid in your dream, angry, or forlorn? Forlorn. What the fuck is that? I don't know. Try to think back to your vision and reflect on what your inner self is telling you. So again, maybe you had a dream and it's something like this where you need to decode it. Let me just tell you like a big tip. So like, let's say you have a dream, you're like, what the fuck does this mean? Start literally just writing down anything that comes to mind, and on top of that, you can literally look it up. Like, right, there's dream interpretations, but you can also do shuffles. Like what I did on mine was I did a shuffle. I was like, what does this song mean? Like, what, give me more context. And I was like, on the third song, let me know what this is about. And then that's how I ended up on the Pussycat Dolls When I Grow Up song. And then it just like, it when I knew that it has something relating to movies, because again, I've never seen that movie in my life. I've just seen it in passing, so I knew it was like relevant. But I want to be famous, I want to be a star, I want to be in movies. And I was like, holy shit, like that's the message. Somebody who wants to be in movies, you're feeling drained and depleted right now, feeling judged maybe by wanting to pursue your career, or whatever. Look, this picture is so pretty. Okay, so, and then I got, I pulled this other one too. Okay, hold on. The judge, which is so, oh, I just realized that. I swear on my life I did not realize that, but I put feeling judged and then this. I swear on my life I didn't see that actually. Okay, she's the mistress of her own power and she lives in you. Now is the time to call on her. Her message is trust yourself. There's no source outside your sacred self that can make decisions or choices for you. Your feelings, convictions, experiences, and inner knowing are enough. The judge asks you right now, who is the ultimate judge of your worth and well-being? Is it a spouse, your kids, a boss, a friend, a lover, or a family member? Is it a project, a deadline, an expectation? Is it a school or church or other organization? Is it an old belief handed down to you through outdated thoughts? Is it society that demands your conformity? A witch knows that the ultimate authority is herself, and therefore she devotes a significant amount of energy listening, tending, and growing the relationship with that self. She's the ultimate judge, listening to all the various voices, thoughts, and opinions, both in her head and in her circle of support, dismissing whatever insults her soul. I literally made a message about this. Again, it wasn't a channel message, but I was literally saying delete, block comments that are affecting you or whatever, because there's literally no reason for you to keep reading that, being re-injured or whatever, you know. Like, I don't care how sensitive it may sound. I delete, block, because that's my reality and I don't want to read negative things on my page, period. Like, what the fuck. So anyway, dismiss the things that are insulting you. That's coming in really heavy right now. I think you're being like judged, or you feel judged or whatever, by a certain amount of people. And also just always focus on the people that are supporting you. Stop focusing, like, I hate when I see this shit. It makes my soul fucking itch. But when I see like a content creator who's like, you know, whether they have a lot of followers or not, but they're like making a good point or something, that, and they get so much love in the comments, but they only respond to the hate. Like, stop. That's so lame. Like, if you're gonna respond to all of them, but don't just respond to the hate. That's like lame. That's just lame. Don't do that. Okay, just meditate. Now is the time to consult the authority in you and allow yourself to embody her value. Don't shrink for others. 100%. You are a galaxy with stars hitting in your skin. Trust yourself. Okay, that literally was like clear as fucking day. And then I just feel like I need to get you an animal card, because those ones were pulled before. Oh my god, I hate not having nails, bro. Okay, what fuck? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? I like these because it tells you what makes you out of balance, so you can, and then what will bring you back into balance. Okay, let's see, what advice do they need? What animal do they need to embody? What advice do they need, please? Okay. Did something fall out? Shit. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. So starfish, like you want to be a star, right? I'm not gonna read that one. Butterfly, you're transforming into what you've always wanted to become, and now you're just